Hey, Mom. I miss you. I miss you every day. You miss me too, obviously, because you played this again. Uh, Here's your letter. Um, Dear Mom, I'm sure there is a whole life full of countless stories of the person you were before I was born, before you made the ultimate sacrifice to raise a son, another son, and a daughter, the person you were before the responsibilities of adulthood, and the moments before you read this letter. I know this is a big step for us and the otherworldly bond we share, but with this great distance, we will find out who we are as people. Even though I'll never know your full story, I want to take a moment to tell you what kind of person you've meant to me and how much you've shaped who I am today. You've taught me what it truly means to show no shame in who you are. At parties, karaoke, or in front of a stranger in Walmart, you've always shown everyone that you belong in this world. But I also know you hurt and cry in private. You have always been a beacon of hope for others, but you sometimes forget something very important. We'll get back to that later. You've always been there for me in ways no one else could be. Your love, your strength, your guidance, and your endless sacrifices have made me feel safe and cared for, even when things were tough. Growing up, I never had to question your love because it was always evident in everything you did. You put your whole heart into everything, whether it was making sure that I had what I needed or simply being there when I needed someone to talk to. I could always count on you, no matter what. The conversations we had while I sat in the toilet seat as I yelled past the shower curtains would always be the most important conversations in my life. Ever since I could remember, you've always found ways to make simple things seem so fun and exciting. Teaching fun sounds of animals and caring for our countless pets sparked me to love and sympathize for all things. The memories we shared watching movies taught me how wonderful and gifted people can be through their talents and creativity. And you always did anything and everything you could to encourage my own creativity. As I grew up, I wanted to be everything from a farmer to a comedian, to an artist, to an animator, to a filmmaker. And as an adult, I realized what all of these had in common. I wanted most of all to spread joy and community to others. You taught me the value of kindness, resilience, and hard work. Through every challenge, you taught me how to rise above and keep going, no matter how hard life got. No matter how many times we moved or how scary the world was, I knew I could return to a home, a place of warmth and love. And it's because of you I can make my new home with Cosette just as inviting. Guess I need to buy some Love, Laugh, Love shit from TJ Maxx, huh? Above all things, you taught me to always put others before myself, even if at times it probably wasn't the best advice. My heart has grown so big because of you, and I know we both want to help everyone in the world around us. Sometimes the people we love the most are the people that hurt us the most, and to feel chained to obligations or to be subject to emotional or physical or psychological torture for the sake of others, to feel like we only have value in relation to our worth to others. But this new chapter in your life has assured me that we must never give up, to hope for better tomorrows, to remind ourselves that there is always time for positive change, and time to love ourselves most of all. The thing you forget, that you're important too. You showed me that true love doesn't expect anything in return. It's unconditional, and you gave me that every single day. I can't thank you enough for that. When you read this letter again, and I know you will, You must remember you are loved and you are important. You always bring things to this world that no one else can. As you go on this new adventure, you are going to find people that will embrace your kindness. Please know that even though there's miles between us, you will always be with me. Every lesson you've taught me will stay in my heart, and your wayward son will carry on your wisdom and love with him every day. I am who I am because of you, and that will never change. To be a simple kind of man. I love you more than words can say, Mom. With all my love. Noodle, Newt, Newt, Mogi, Peanut, and so on. Forever and ever, Mom.